Hello, my name is Amber and I'm back with another channel. I wasn't going to talk on YouTube today, but there's been some things that have went down that I'd like to touch bases with you on. I live in the state of Ohio, and our governor has just tested positive for you know what. How can you have a virus or any disease and be asymptomatic? Normally, if you have a cold, you know when you're sick. You're not asymptomatic. Even if you have an autoimmune disease, you have relapse and remission. You still know that you're sick, and you go from light symptoms to heavy symptoms where you can hardly function. At first, the children in the state of Ohio, 10 and up, had to wear masks. But our governor recently changed that, I think it was at the beginning of the week, and added kindergartners had to start wearing masks when they go to school. The schools in Ohio are only going to be operating 2 days a week where you physically go to school. And I just wanted you to know I look down every so often because I take notes. And I want to make sure I touch on everything. And I don't want to leave anything out that might be important. Okay, that means kids physically go to school 2 days a week, and 3 days they have remote learning, which is actually online learning. I'm choosing to totally do online learning with my kids because what's the point of sending kids to school physically 2 days a week if the thing is just so contagious? And now even kindergartners have to wear masks. When's this going to end? When babies have masks on their faces? If social distancing and mask wearing prevents the spread, why did our governor get sick? Or should I say sick without symptoms? I have read many articles that mention novel virus. Let me give you the definition of the word novel that I Googled. A fictitious prose narrative of book length, typically representing characters with action with some degree of realism. Now, is this truth in plain sight that there is something out there, but we're not being told what it is, and it's being hyped up to be more than what it is? Very strange that a journalist would use the word novel before the virus. Here's some of my predictions, the downloads I've got from the universe that I do want to share with you. Teachers will begin to be laid off in a year or less. Why? Kids are not going to be attending school as much physically. In fact, the ones that are going twice a week, I know there's going to be other parents that are going to decide to keep their kids home. Many companies don't mind putting 2 or 3 jobs on each worker to save the company money. Our state will be no different. In 6 months or less, there will be a great food shortage from the pandemic and the China floods. If you don't know anything about the China floods, you might want to seriously do hardcore research. It might take you a while to find it. I want to thank Spiritual Soul for alerting us, light workers, to the flooding in China. I didn't find out nothing from any regular mass media outlets about this flooding. I had to hear from this other light worker about the flooding. Thank you very much. I had a dream about people testing positive and no longer being quarantined. They started removing them from their homes, rounding them up like cattle, and placing them in FEMA camps. That is one dream that I hope I'm wrong about, but I just want to bring it to your attention. I have a feeling that within a year or so, there will be massive planned power outages that will include Wi-Fi going down. Make no mistake, it will be the elite's form of control and power play on us. Because they know that if we come together, we are many and they are few, and they can be defeated. I'm getting strong suspicions that our municipal water supplies will eventually be tampered. I don't know when, but I believe they will be. And municipal water means your tap water. So with that being said, start preparing now. Use your second stimulus check from our nice government. Start stocking up on food, water, anything else you think you're going to need. And I'd like to thank you for your time, and please subscribe and like my channel so I can continue bringing content to you and my downloads from the universe of what's really going on and not what you're being told that's going on. Thank you. Have a blessed day.